Micah, what a game by you, the entire defensive line, but I get an opportunity to give one award to a player a week, and you get the LFG player of the game. What a game you played. It was fun being up here and not having you chase me around. So to see you from this perspective, man, you played a great game today. You impacted the game in rushing. You get so many double teams out there, but you still find a way to make an impact. Way to go.
Hey, I appreciate that, TB, man. I take everything you told me over this offseason, man, just try and use it and enforce it in this game. And I appreciate this word, bro. It means a lot from you.
Yeah, well, it means a lot to watch you continue to evolve. And you're an amazing player. You're a great leader for that team. I know we all expect to see so many great things from you. So way to go. It's a great start for you. Isn't it a great feeling when you're on the road and you look up at the stadium and it's just Cowboy fans here at the end?
Hey, there's nothing like a Cowboy takeover. When you start hitting that Cowboy, I mean, you ain't here too much in your career, but it's a great feeling when it's the Cowboy takeover and you're on this side.
It is. Well, congratulations. I'll let you get in there with your teammates, but great game. We'll see you next week. You got a big one against the Saints, but it's a great start to the season. Congratulations. Looking good, my man. Love you. Have a great time. Have a safe trip home.
All right, TB. Thank you, man.
Alvin, congratulations.
What a
performance by you. 4 touchdowns, 180 yards offense. You did it in the run game. You did it in the pass game. You were awesome today. Congratulations. How's it feel to come on the road against a really good defense? And you guys handled them all day long.
Man, it felt good. You know, I think we had a great week of practice. You know, we just focused on us all week. Clint put together a great plan. We felt good about it all week and just executed. Man, it feels good to come out here and put it all together.
Yeah, the execution was great. You guys had so many touchdown drives to start. You were playing with the lead. All those weapons that you have were at your disposal. But I want to give that offensive line a lot of credit. They were challenged all offseason, obviously into the preseason, wonder what they could really be. How do you feel about how that offensive line performed for you today?
Man, those guys, look, and they don't always get all the credit, but I'll give them all the credit. I'll give them all the kudos and the flowers, man. Those dudes worked hard, harder than anybody all week, all offseason, all camp. I mean, they heard all the noise, all the talk about how they weren't going to be what they knew they were going to be, and they just coming out and performing, man. They doing it. They getting ugly down there and just giving us space and opportunity to go out there and execute, man. I love them boys.
Yeah, congratulations. You got the LFG player of the game. That's a nice trophy for you on the mantle.
This came out your budget, Tom?
Yes, it did. I did. We worked hard to design that, but you've earned it today. So happy for you. Next time I see you play, I want 5 touchdowns. 4 wasn't good enough.
All right, bro. I got you.
Congrats. Have a great rest of the season. I hope I see you soon.
No doubt.
Hey, Derrick, congratulations, man. What a performance by you. You're the LFG player of the game, man. I've almost lost my voice watching you tote that thing down the field, 151 yards, 2 touchdowns. You were unbelievable. But before we talk about you, how about that offensive line? How'd they perform up front for you today?
Yeah, they did a great job. You know, I've been challenging all week. I was like, man, just come off the ball and let's get it started early. And I think them guys did a great job. They took that to heart, and they played their ass off today, so I'm very, very proud of them.
Yeah, a lot of questions, I think, for your team starting 0-2. The way you started the game, how important was you getting involved early to the success throughout the first half when you guys were in there at halftime with that huge lead?
Yeah, definitely. We just wanted to get it going. Get the momentum on our side and keep the momentum on our side. And you know, we started doing that early, but as the game went on, it kind of flaked out. So we got to fix that. But I think the biggest thing is just focus on finishing, and I think we'll clean that up this week. But just glad to get a win in this environment, in a great game as well.
Yeah, it feels good to get that first win. Obviously, every season they're all tough to come by, and coming on the road against Dallas and having that backfield mate with you, Lamar, and what he presents in terms of putting the defense in conflict. When I'm watching you two back there, I'm thinking, I don't know who you stop. You got you toting that thing with you getting downhill. It's almost impossible. And then he pulls it, and he's in the open field. What a challenge. Congratulations. I want to see you guys keep doing it all year. And good luck, my man. Looks good for you, doesn't it? Hey, Baker, congratulations. Winning the LFG player of the game. Awesome performance. 30 of 47, You had about 6 drops in there that we counted. You were super efficient today. It started on the opening drive. Tell me what the plan was going in. You got off to such a fast start.
Appreciate it. Just with this front that they have, knowing the big guys they have up front, getting the ball out early, letting our guys make plays in space and seeing what kind of tackles we can break. And guys were locked in on the plan. We're dialed in on the details, and so that's why we started that fast.
Yeah, and tell me about, obviously, the relationship with Mike Evans. And believe me, everyone loves throwing to Mike. And when I was here, I was finding him on every play. And I said to KB, if I'm him, I'm throwing him to the first play of the game. And there you go. You fire the hitch out there to him and get him rolling. I know that always gets some juice flowing for him. How did he look to you out there today?
He looked great. I mean, as hot as it was today, guys are rotating in and out, but Mike's a stud, as you know. So, yeah, just trying to get him going early, something we didn't do last week that we realized we needed to.
Yeah, and now you're 4 games into the season, got into a good start. This is kind of where you want to be in September football. What are you looking to establish as you go forward here?
Yeah, obviously, kind of separated into quarters of the season, 3-1 this quarter, but we got a short week, got a divisional opponent on the road on a Thursday. So for us, just continue to be efficient on offense, be locked in on the plan, start fast, and let our defense get their pressures on.
Yeah, quick turnaround for you. Good luck in Atlanta. And last thing, you've had this Liam Cohen, it's his 4th time calling plays. And I thought he did an awesome job today, really eliminating the impact of that defensive front. Tell me about your relationship with him.
I love Liam. We have a very good relationship, just the communication back and forth. He was dialed in today, just understanding the strengths of their defense and how we needed to attack it. And I thought the whole day, we didn't make enough plays for him. We should have been more efficient, but he was dialed in.
Awesome. Well, congratulations. Great leadership by you today. I love seeing it out there. Good luck the rest of the year. Keep putting some pressure on those guys to be even better. I know what you guys are capable of. Keep going out there and grinding and getting it done.
Appreciate you, Tom. Good to see you, brother.
Great seeing you. Great job.
Every game that I broadcast, I award the LFG Player of the Game to that one player who makes me say, let's go.
Kyler, congratulations. You won the LFG Player of the Game. What a performance by your team. Listen, the first thing I want to ask about was, and you called your own number, in the first that you pulled it on the zone read and you had your finger up at the 45-yard line. Let me hear about that.
Yeah, no, I knew, it was kind of spur of the moment, man. I want to say it was Nick who bit on the zone read. I pulled it. I knew if Elijah could get that block, I was out of there and I was gone. So it was a good feeling to get out in the open, get out in space and show some speed a little bit.
I think we tracked your miles per hour with some ridiculous speed, like over 21. When did you get that? You always been that fast? When you're in the open field, nobody's catching you?
Yeah, I mean, since I was 5 years old, it's been like that. So it was good, like I said, to get out and run.
Amazing, and what a signature win for the franchise. And obviously coming off last week's tough loss to Washington, where they played really well and you guys just weren't on your game. How's this one feel today, walking out of this stadium with a win?
Feels good, man. This one flushes last week. Obviously, we got a next week mindset to come in here against a divisional opponent and flush that game. Come in here and beat a great team, the 49ers. And it was a great way to bounce back, and I'm proud of the guys, man. It fought 60 minutes, man. It was a hell of a win,
Yeah, thanks a lot. Go in there with your teammates and celebrate. Keep being that great leader that you are, man. I'm really proud of you. Great seeing you live today in person. It was a great game by you and your teammates. Congrats.
I appreciate you, Tom.
Every game that I broadcast, I award the LFG Player of the Game to that one player who makes me say, let's go.
Penei, congratulations, winning the LFG Player of the Game. Look, the first offensive lineman to win this award, but I've been watching you for a few years, and you just blow me away with your ability in the run game, pass game. But I'm not interested in talking about the run game right now. We can get to that. I want to hear about this almost touchdown rush that you had on a ladder. How long have you guys been working on that play?
We've been cooking it since last year, to be honest. We wanted to run it the primetime game, but the opportunity didn't present itself, and we came into this game wanting to do it. So, yeah.
It looked like a smooth operation. What is Frank going to say to you in the locker room as they called him downfield, which was so tight. But what's he going to say to you?
I don't know, but I hope it's good.
That's
because,
right.
That's tough.
That would have been a sweet one to have for you, but it's just so impressive what you guys are doing up front. I think you guys are the most talented offensive line in the league. How's that group come together? What's that mentality when you got Montgomery and Gibbs back there and you guys are called upon to set the tone every single week?
We just kind of take that approach of physicality and violence We all kind of same like-minded men, and we come in each and every day ready to work. And it's always about each other, you know. I can't do this thing without them, and they make it easy for me to come in and be great every day.
Yeah, I love that. And I think that echoes so much of what I heard from your team all week, really from what I've seen from you guys as you've emerged and you've been part of this whole process. Tell me about what Coach Campbell means to you in terms of his leadership and the way that he sets the tone for you.
Man, I look up to that man like he's a father figure, to be honest. Just the way he preaches and what he preaches, it lines up with what I have mentally and what I believe in and what my values are. And it's just easy to follow a guy like that, you know, when his energy is so contagious and all you want to do is just fight.
Yeah, it looks like it, man. Congratulations to you. Great job coming off the bye. Great job with that award. Take that one to the house, man. You deserve it. You earned it. Really happy for you.
Appreciate you. Go.
Every game that I broadcast, I award the LFG Player of the Game to that one player who makes me say, let's go.
I want to congratulate my LFG Player of the Game, my former teammate, an absolute stud for this Chiefs offense, Joe Thuney. Joe, what a great game by you guys on the interior, especially running the ball over 180 yards rushing. What's it feel like when you're getting those runs called by Coach Reed? He's got so much belief in you. What's the feelings of you guys up front when he keeps calling all those inside runs?
Thank you, Tom. I really appreciate it. But, you know, as an offensive line, we always take pride in trying to run the ball, especially when the defense knows we're going to run the ball. And, you know, in those situations, it takes all 11 guys, you know, tight ends blocking, wide receivers blocking, running backs running hard, Pat making great calls. So it's a total team effort, and just couldn't be happier. Yeah, it's going to be a fun flight home for you guys. And you dealt with so much adversity, and there was a lot of injuries going into this game, and you guys lose Juju Schuster-Smith out there, who's been very productive even for you the last few weeks with Rashee Rice out, but you're continuing to find ways to churn victories. It's a great part for an offense. How do you guys continue to adapt every single week? Yeah, it's really a next man up mentality. You know, during the week, everyone's practicing so hard, getting the playbook, regardless they're starting or not. So, you know, it's football. It's tough. Injuries happen, but you know, it's just a great team to be a part of. Everyone's contributing to the win, and yeah, really proud.
Yeah, and then obviously my last question is, with Patrick as your quarterback, someone that has such a belief, what's it like being in the huddle with him when he just gets in there and he's got so much authority? How much confidence do you continue to have in him? It must be pretty special.
Absolutely. I mean, he's just making plays left and right. Everyone has so much trust and faith in him, and he's always coming through. And, you know, we all just try and do our part, make this offense succeed, and you just couldn't be more proud.
Yeah, and the most important question is, who gets better Christmas gifts for you at the end of the year, myself or Patrick?
You know, I mean, I'm so lucky to be able to receive them from you two. I can't even, I mean, you guys are 10 out of 10, both you guys. Unbelievable.
Well, I'm really proud of you. It was great seeing you yesterday at the hotel briefly, and just great team performance. You guys did such a great job. You're finding ways to win, and keep it up, my man. I love seeing you out there.
Really appreciate it, Tom. Great seeing you. Great talking to you. Wish you the best, man.
Thanks, pal.
Every game that I broadcast, I award the LFG Player of the Game to that one player who makes me say, let's go.
Hey, guys. I'm here with Josh Allen, my LFG Player of the Game. Great performance, going on the road, tough environment. Tell me how it felt. Seattle, your first time here at Lumen Field, all the crowd noise, playing in the rain. Tell me about what it felt like for you today running out.
It felt great. I'll tell you what feels great right now is Bills Mafia. We are in the building. This was a fun one for them. It was a complimentary team win. Very happy for our guys. I ended up throwing one. That's kind of how it goes sometimes. But I will say this. I made a tackle, allowed our defense to go out there, and they made a stop for us. So I'm happy for our guys.
Yeah, so much complimentary football. Tell me about your relationship with Joe Brady as it continues to grow. And we talked a lot about over the course of the game about playing on time, playing within the structure of the defense, not relying on so many broken plays and putting yourself in a position where you feel like you're vulnerable to some hits. Does it feel any different for you out there? And how's your mindset as you kind of approach not a new style of play, but I would say a smarter style of play?
Yeah, I think Joe's given me a lot of answers on offense. I think the system that he's been putting in for us, it's been very awesome for us. Guys are getting open. We have the term everybody eats, and tonight it was Khalil and Dawson Knox got involved, and it just feels like guys are getting open. We're getting the ball to them, taking care of the football, and I think that mindset that Joe has in me, he trusts me implicitly, and I trust him as well. So anything that he calls, I'm just trying to go out there and run it to the best of our ability.
Yeah, you continue to just impress me, and you did from the day you got into the league. And you're just playing such great football. You're spreading around. You got a lot of great options. Amari didn't have a huge performance today. What are you seeing from him in practice in terms of him getting up to speed? I know he's going to be a big threat to this team as he grows into this offense.
I mean, he attracts a lot of attention. When he's singled up backside, it seems like he's always got someone over the top of him, which opens up other opportunities for our guys on the other side. So he's a true professional. I'm very fortunate to be able to play with someone like him. And as the weeks go by, we're going to continue to get on the same page, and he's going to get more involved as we go, and I'm very excited for that.
Yeah, you keep finding him, my man. Great seeing you. Awesome covering you today, and congratulations. You're off to a great start like always.
Thank you. Hey, you look good, man. You look really good.
You do too, baby.
I appreciate it.
You
Go
do
Bills.
too.
Thank you for the trophy.
Love you, man. Great seeing you.
We'll see you.
Every game that I broadcast, I award the LFG Player of the Game to that one player who makes me say, let's go.
Amon-Ra, congratulations. You win the LFG Player of the Game. What a performance. Tell me about this rivalry you have with the Packers and what you guys needed to do today to come on the road in this tough conditions. And I know you haven't played in these conditions. What was it like out there today for you?
Yeah, first off, I just want to say thank you, man. Awesome award. We knew coming into this it was going to be tough game. I mean, they're a good team, great defense, conditions that we typically don't play in. We play indoors, so we knew with the rain it might be a more run-heavy game, but I think we're built for that. We got guys on our team, our O-line, our running backs, receivers that can block tight ends, so we knew it was going to be this type of game. I'm just glad we came out on top.
Yeah, there's so many unselfish players on your team. I love watching you guys play. It reminds me of so many of the great teams that I played on, but there is a ridiculous stat that we just saw at the end of the game. The last 30 times Jared has targeted you, you've actually caught the ball. And it speaks so much to your dependability and consistency. Tell me about your guys' connection and the way that you guys continue to play such efficient football.
Yeah, I think, it starts with the work, the prep that we put in week and week out. Ben Johnson putting up a great game plan for us, for me to get open. Jared's seeing everything great right now. He's playing at an all-time high. And I think just the 4 years that we've been together, we've just built on the chemistry. Each and every year, he's starting to understand. He knows how I like to run my routes. I know what he's seeing out there, and he's just taking care of the football. If he's not throwing it to me, he's throwing a check down. He's taking care of the football, and I think that's the biggest thing for us.
Yeah, that chemistry is unbelievable, and you guys executed at such a high level, throwing and catching. But another thing you executed today was that touchdown celebration. Tell me about the headstand. That's what I want to hear about.
I saw someone do it in college actually yesterday. I was on my phone scrolling through social media. I saw a guy do it. I was like, "Ooh, I gotta hit that." And sure enough, one of my fellow teammates that I played with at USC, Drake London, he did the same thing before me. I'm like, damn, he already did it. I said, I'm still going to do it, though, if I score.
You pulled it off, man. It looked great. Your team pulled it off today. What a win on the road. Congratulations to you. Have a safe flight home.
Appreciate it.
Way to go, man.
Every game that I broadcast, I award the LFG Player of the Game to that one player who makes me say, let's go.
And today's LFG Player of the Game is the quarterback of the winning team in the Niners, Brock Purdy. Man, what a game you played. It was such a quiet 330-plus yards, however many you threw to it. The stats are right behind me, but you played so great. One of the plays I loved was you felt the free rusher on the throw to Christian where you dropped the dime over the top. You had Golston running on you free. How do you trust Christian in that moment on that downfield throw to come up with that catch?
Yeah, man. I mean, those are reps and routes that we've run the last couple of years with him, one-on-one with the linebacker, and we had a free guy, come through, but Christian and I, man, he hadn't been playing obviously the first half of the season, but that's a route that we've sunk back to the last couple of years, and I was like, he's supposed to be right here, and sure enough, he stuttered the guy, and he was right over the top, and he was where he was supposed to be. So that's just a timing thing we've had, the last couple of years. I'm glad to have him back.
Yeah, such a great job by you, just drifting away slightly and then putting enough air on it where he could get his head around and judge that. How does the offense feel differently when you have Christian back, you have Debo back? Tell me about that feeling for you today, knowing that you have two of your best playmakers out there on the field with you.
Yeah, it's huge, man. I mean, especially when it comes down to matchups and you get man-to-man coverage, you got guys that can obviously win and create separation and open up other guys. You know, when guys are doubling Christian, you got Debo one-on-one, George one-on-one. And so those are things that are nice. And then just being able to drop back and have my guys around me that I've had the last couple of years, it feels good when you get them back. So.
Yeah, and then obviously sitting on the sideline and you see your kicker Moody miss 3 field goals. And now you got the ball and you're going into a 2-minute drive. You don't have a ton of time. What's the confidence level for you that you got to get the ball down there pretty close in range to give him a chance?
Yeah, man, I mean, that's the NFL, and you know it. I mean, you know, if you have a rough first half or something doesn't go your way, it's all about finishing, man, especially in the NFL. Like, we're going to have our chances and opportunities, and all of us, man, we got his back and trusting him. We've seen things that he's done for us over the last couple of years, and so all we were thinking was, hey, let's get Moody into his range and trust him. So that's, you know, how it went, and he sunk it.
Yeah, well, it's a great performance by you and the entire team going on the road. I know it was hot down there, but congratulations to you. Enjoy the flight home, coming off the bye. I know everyone's going to be pretty tired from the heat down here, but you played a great game, man. It was fun to watch.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Go Niners.
I mean, he just gave me a chance, and that's all I needed. And then at that point, I'm just thinking I got to go.
Let's go.
My LFG player of the game is Christian Watson today. What a team performance. First of all, what were you feeling as Santos lined up for that game-winning field goal, watching from the sideline?
Honestly, I was throwing prayers up there left and right. Honestly, though, I had faith in our team out there. I mean, they were kind of kicking it low all game. We take a lot of pride in that PAT block, and I knew someone was going to get their paw up there, and we got it done.
You did, and I thought the biggest play of the game, obviously, was the catch and run there on the last drive for you guys. Tell me about that play, what you felt as you dived, caught that ball, and then to have the presence to get up and run with it and put your team in a great position there to score at the end.
Honestly, I didn't really like it at first. It's supposed to be a simple runaway play. Kind of got hemmed up at the line. I was anticipating the quick jam, but he still got his hands in my chest. So honestly, in my mind, I was just thinking, gotta get over there as quick as possible. And Tim put it in a perfect spot for me to get it. Honestly, I didn't know where he was. So I mean, he just gave me a chance, and that's all I needed. And then at that point, I'm just thinking I gotta go. So just get up and go, try to get as many yards as I can.
Yeah, you did. We always said that greatest thing a receiver does, get open, catch the ball, and run with it. You did all of it on that play. And the last question I have for you is, you talk about trust with Jordan, and he rolled out of the pocket there in the fourth quarter and gave you a chance in double coverage. You went up over the top of the strong safety and made a huge catch. Tell me about your connection with Jordan, the trust that he has in you. You guys have had that for a period of time, and how it continues to grow and develop.
Yeah, I mean, that's something that we're building each and every day. We take pride in trying to make it, the job as easy as possible for 10, and he tries to make, it as easy as possible for us. But I mean, that's something that we, building day in and day out, practice, meetings, everything. So, I mean, that's something that we take a lot of pride in. We're going to continue to build it, and, we're going to try to get to that end goal and try to win a trophy.
Yeah, well, great job today against a division opponent. You're home next week against the Niners. Good luck in practice this week. We'll see you next Sunday.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
Every game that I broadcast, I award the LFG player of the game to that one player who makes me say, let's go.
Whenever we down there, man, I'll just tell them, man, give me the ball and we'll figure it out.
Let's go.
Today's LFG player of the game is Josh Jacobs. What a great performance by you, Josh. Your entire offensive line unit. You guys have been pretty ineffective in the red area this season, but today you were 4 of 4. What do you attribute that success to in the red area today, Josh?
I mean, we make a big emphasis about it. Coming in each week, we know that that's the thing we struggle with the most. Whenever we down there, man, I'll just tell them, man, give me the ball and we'll figure it out.
Give you the ball. I like that game plan. Give you the ball in the red area, punch it in. And this run offense has been actually so good all year, and you guys run it a lot. Every week you go in, and I know there's different schemes, a lot of creativity. How fun is it to be a part of this group, this creativity within the game, that you can actually spring some runs free into the secondary?
Yeah, man, I tell the coaches all the time, man, like half of my runs, I'll be feeling like I'm close to breaking them. I'm like, man, I enjoy playing with this offensive line, man. They strain for me. They push the power, they do all the little things, and it's been paying off.
Yeah, it's been great to watch, and obviously you being a free agent this year and choosing Green Bay. Why Green Bay?
Man, I liked what they had going on. I mean, I seen the culture that was built here. I seen the winning that was built here. I know the legacy of the Packers. I wanted to be a part of that, man. I felt like I was the missing piece, and I wanted to come here and put my stamp on the Packers.
Yeah, well, congratulations to you, Josh. Incredible day. You've had a great season. You guys got big things ahead, and we're looking forward to covering you. Great job. Go enjoy the win.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Every game that I broadcast, I award the LFG Player of the Game to that one player who makes me say, let's go.
That's what we've been dealing with. We was hit with, but the guys have been able to handle it well, and got to keep it going.
Let's go.
My LFG Player of the Game today, great performance, Rico Dowdle. Man, what a game by you. 100 yards, the first time a Cowboys rusher has a 100-yard game in 26 games. What opened things up for you today?
Those guys up front, man, you got to give all the credit to them, getting it started, just get a little bit of space, and we was able to make it go. Started off strong early and ended up getting back toward in that third quarter and paid off well for us.
Yeah, how have you guys kind of remained staying positive? You dealt with a lot of adversity this year. Dak's been out, CD was out today. How have you guys remained positive through this really tough stretch?
Like you said, just adversity, man. It's been man down, man up for us, and that's the mentality we've been going in with. And everybody practices and preps well, and just got to stay ready. And everybody been ready for when their opportunity came and made the most of their opportunity. So that's what we've been dealing with. We was hit with, but the guys have been able to handle it well, and got to keep it going.
Yeah, absolutely. You got some tough stretch ahead. You got, I think, Cincy up next. What's it going to take for you guys here in about 10 days to get a win over those guys?
Get this rest, like you said, 10 days. So get this little mini bye weekend, get our bodies back, and come out here with the same game plan. Go out there and try and put it together, running it, throwing it, and playing a complete football game, all three phases, special teams, offense, and defense. I think if we do that, we'll be able to get the win.
Awesome. Hey, I had a first bite of my turducken today. Do you even know what a turducken is? You see Micah and all those guys eating one?
Yeah, I seen them over there eating, man. Yeah.
See if you can get a bite. It's pretty good, man. Congratulations to you and your team. Way to go. Really happy for you. Have a happy Thanksgiving.
Yes, sir. You too. Appreciate it.
Every game that I broadcast, I award the LFG Player of the Game to that one player who makes me say, let's go.
And that made an impact on that play, and being able to run off in the end zone felt fantastic.
Let's go.
And my LFG Player of the Game, sorry, Puka, for my voice. There were so many touchdowns up here. I was screaming the whole time, so I lost my voice a little bit. But there were so many great plays by you today. Talk to me about the one that sealed it, that blitz zero beater, that little slip screen to you on the outside. What did you see on that play? Did you feel those guys get out there and block for you? Describe that play for me.
Man, it was sweet. Matthew's coming in the huddle while we're fresh out of that timeout. He says, man, if we get a zero blitz right here, we're going to get ready to go to our screen play, and being like, man, I trust Cooper Kupp and Matthew Stafford so much, and Coop being able to get out to that corner. We had to press up corner, so we were looking for one-on-ones and being able to get a screen off, and then Big Rob Havenstein. I just think of all the veterans, and that made an impact on that play, and being able to run off in the end zone felt fantastic.
I know. I mean, what a shootout. It's going back and forth. Their offense making huge plays. You guys are making huge plays. When you went in at halftime, obviously you felt good about where you're at, but I'm sure you thought you had to play a 60-minute game. What was it like with coming out with some of those adjustments in the second half?
100%. Feeling like, man, we were hitting on all cylinders in the first half, but it requires all four quarters. Coming out of halftime, Coach McVay and Matthew just preaching that, man, we just got to keep straining. We know what they had in the other number 17 on the other side of the ball, and the possibility of him to make plays. So we're counting on our defense, but man, whenever time that offense steps on the field, we need 6 points for sure.
Yeah, and that we were a little worried up here when you got stepped on and on that run play. How's that calf feeling? Is it pretty banged up, or get a little treatment, you'll be fine? How's it feeling right now?
We won, so I feel fantastic. We'll get some treatment and we'll see what Reg and the crew has for me tomorrow.
Awesome. And then tell me one last thing. What's Puka really mean? Because I know that's not your first. What does Puka mean in Samoan?
In Samoa, my grandma Tommy Lee had given me that name. That means fat, chubby. So that's why I think some of those run plays, coaches like, man, I trust him with the ball.
Oh, so you got some Pukas up front. You're not Puka anymore. You got some big Puka O-linemen is what I'm thinking.
100%. All the dogs in the front.
Congratulations. I love seeing you play in person. You're off to such a great start, man. Keep it going. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. You guys have a good one.
Every game that I broadcast, I award the LFG Player of the Game to that one player who makes me say, let's go.
found a good rhythm this year, a rhythm that we hadn't found for a long time this year, but that's what great teams are able to do.
Let's go.
And today's LFG player of the game is none other than the quarterback, Jalen Hurts. What a day, man. 25 of 32, 290, great rating. You were so efficient from the start. Tell me about what that passing game, what really clicked today, because you guys were on fire from the start.
Well, man, I'm telling you, look, you beat me a couple times, and now you're giving me trophies, man. That's how you do it.
Hey, you earned it. What are you talking about?
Well, no, it's tons of respect for you. Love seeing what you're doing right now, and I just think, you know how it is playing this game and playing this position. It's all about finding a rhythm, you know, and for all 11 to be on the same page when we go out there and execute. And I think we were able to find a good rhythm this year, a rhythm that we hadn't found for a long time this year, but that's what great teams are able to do, win in multiple ways, and I think we showed that we can win in this way as well. So it was a great team game, team win.
Yeah, it sure was, and I think that rhythm that you talk about too in the pass game, what I loved, and I told my partner KB up here all day, was like just seeing you catch that ball, find AJ, and just that ball comes out of your hands. Like that was the most rhythmic I've seen in a long time. Is there anything different today that you were seeing? Because to me, you're unstoppable when you play like that.
Well, I think just like I said throughout the week, you know, I've talked a long time about continuity and building a rhythm and being on the same page. And I just think, you know, after everything we kind of went through this week, we were able to find that. And I think we're kind of forced to find it, but it was all for the better. And so, you know, you have those different voices and different rhythms and different dynamics changing throughout from year to year. It's so important to find that chemistry, you know, with the OC and our vision and what we're trying to do. And I'm hoping we continue to trend in the right direction and we'll be able to win football games in multiple ways moving forward.
Yeah. Hey, one thing I'm thinking about every time I see that tush push is how do you feel about that? I did a lot of sneaks, but no one was pushing me, and I didn't get hit that much, but I see your neck bent back. Tell me what a Monday morning's like after 3 or 4 of those in a game.
Monday morning's fine, man. Monday morning's fine, especially after a win. She just said, you know, that's 10 wins in a row, and that sounds amazing, but 11 sounds better. We just want to keep it going.
Yeah, I mean, you're a great team player. Love watching you play. Keep it up, man, and we'll see you down the road. Congratulations.
Every game that I broadcast, I award the LFG player of the game to that one player who makes me say, let's go.
The season is just getting started, like I said last week. You know, still room for improvement.
Let's go.
Congratulations, Lamar. You're today's LFG player of the game. Another great performance by you and the team. Tell me, in some respects, it's been a little bit of a frustrating year. You guys have 5 losses, but did we finally see today what the potential of this team is?
Absolutely, and I still feel like there's room for improvement with us. You know, that turnover after that drive down the field, you know, but our defense stepped up for us and came through. But the season is just getting started, like I said last week. You know, still room for improvement, though.
Yeah, how have you guys continued to adapt over the course of the season to kind of the different circumstances you guys have faced?
Just competing with each other at practice, you know, just like treating it like a game, you know, but just trying to keep our body fresh and everyone staying dialed in, starting with walkthrough, you know, meetings, stuff like that, and it's transitioning over to the game, to the play field, and we're doing a pretty good job at that.
Yeah, does beating the Steelers today make Christmas any sweeter for you?
It would, you know, but I have a game on Christmas, so I got to stay locked in with this game. Probably after the victory, after the game Wednesday, I'll have an answer for you.
Yeah, you'll get a chance to celebrate then. It's been awesome watching you play this year. This is you know, I thought I'd seen it all with 2 MVPs already. You've already won, certainly being in the hunt again. Congratulations to you, your team, and hopefully we see you down the road, my man.
Appreciate you, Goat. I appreciate you always.
Great seeing you. Congrats.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Merry Christmas, Lamar.
Happy holidays and Merry Christmas to y'all.
Every game that I broadcast, I award the LFG player of the game to that one player who makes me say, let's go.
Hey, what's LFG stand for?
It's let's bleep go.
Oh, okay. I love it.
Let's go.
Hey guys, today my LFG player of the game, a career day for him and an awesome win, Sam Darnold. Hey, tell me, you guys have been in so many one-score games, right, this season, and I know Coach O'Connell has been in a lot of those. How do you guys have so much confidence that you're going to come through in these one-score games?
First off, Tom, this thing's pretty heavy. This is legit. No, but, you know, we have all the confidence in the world in ourselves. First and foremost, just playing as a team, our defense doing their thing, special teams doing their thing. And as an offense, man, we try to execute to the best of our ability. I felt like we did that at times today. Obviously, there's a ton of ways we can get better. But, yeah, I just feel like we're just going to continue to grind and get better every single week, every single day, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, speaking of a guy that you grind with every single week, describe the feeling of having Justin Jefferson out there and some of those catches that he makes routinely on a weekly basis.
Yeah, he's a pretty good player, man. Playing with that guy's really fun. Obviously, we got J.A., Jordan Addison as well. Speedy, Jalen Naylor made some really good catches. T.J. Hawkinson. I can go on and on about the guys that we have. But, yeah, Jets is an amazing player, and I'm very fortunate to have him as a teammate.
Yeah, you sure are. It's tremendous. You guys have great chemistry. Tell me, last thing, do you still feel like you guys, and I know KOC was like, yeah, we're like the little brother, no one pays attention to us. After this win today, going into what you're dealing with next week against the Lions, do you still feel like you guys are under the radar?
No, we're just going to continue to take it one game at a time, Tom. You know how we do. So, you know, that's our mindset. That's been our mindset the entire year. Really, you know, throwing it back to April, man. That was our mindset then. You know, why change now?
Yeah, spoken so well. You provided great leadership, Sam. It's been a pleasure to cover you today. Love seeing everything that you did out there. Congratulations, and I can't wait to watch next week.
Appreciate it, Tom. Hey, what's LFG stand for?
It's Let's Bleep Go.
Oh, okay. I love it. I love it. Appreciate it, man.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you. Great job.
Every game that I broadcast, I award the LFG Player of the Game to that one player who makes me say, let's go.
What great teams do, and so we've been battle tested, and all we wanted was a chance to get in this thing and see what happens, and now we'll take it 1 week at a time.
Let's go.
Today's LFG Player of the Game for the second time this season, coming to Tampa and watching ball out, is Baker Mayfield. Congratulations, Baker. Tell me about that last drive where you flipped the ball to Bucky Irving to kind of get the go-ahead touchdown, and not the go-ahead touchdown, but you sealed it with that one. Tell me about that play.
Yeah, honestly, we had drawn something up for Mike to get to over 1,000 yards at that point, and thought we were getting zero coverage, so we wanted to check the protection, get him a one-on-one chance, and just bad leverage on it, and they didn't end up blitzing it. So made a play. Bucky not having anybody blocking that extra protection, so he made a play, and he's a great player.
Yeah, I thought the play of the day was your scramble on the third down when you're backed up there in the fourth quarter, and you ran for about 25 yards. Tremendous run. Your legs this year, I've seen you just so mobile and extending third downs. It's been awesome to watch you do that this year. Is that just more of a thought in your head when the plays are breaking down? How are you seeing yourself in those situations?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it starts with the protection. Those guys are protecting for days back there when I'm able to take off. And when they're dropping 8, playing some of this, obviously the situation, third and really long. So they're dropping out underneath and just having a few lanes and just trying to extend it, getting us into a chance to get the first down. And that's the mentality for us.
I'm very happy for you, for your team, getting into the playoffs. I know it's a quick turnaround here when playoff football happens. Your team is so resilient. Tell me about what you guys have been through and what it means for you to be in this situation with this team. It's a special group.
Yeah, I mean, this team's got the mental makeup to overcome anything. I mean, the amount of guys we've lost throughout this year, and I know everybody's got the same story throughout the league, but the guys that have stepped up throughout this year, the whole season, having a move for the hurricane, and just everybody adapting, adjusting on the fly. That's what great teams do. And so we've been battle tested, and all we wanted was a chance to get in this thing and see what happens. And now we'll take it 1 week at a time.
Yeah, you've done it. Congratulations to you. Really happy for you. Maybe we'll see you back here next week, but really tremendous season, man. We'll see you in the playoffs.
I appreciate it, Tom. Good to see you, man.
Every game that I broadcast, I award the LFG Player of the Game to that one player who makes me say, let's go.
Yards mean anything to you at this point?
I mean, I can't break the record now, right?
Let's go.
Today's LFG Player of the Game is none other than Saquon Barkley. Another great performance. But before I talk about today, I want to go back to last week. The decision to not go for the rushing record. I know it's a team sport. These games are so important. Was that a tough decision for you?
No, I mean, it kind of made it easy on me. Coach made the decision for me. Obviously, I wanted to go for it, and the team wanted to go for it. But at the end of the day, the most important thing is, advancing and winning playoff football games. And I felt like we were fresh. We came out a little sluggish, obviously, sitting out that game, but we got things going. Our defense balled out for us, and we got the win.
Yeah, your defense certainly played great, and you churned out yards there at the end. Tell me about your offensive line. And I've been through a lot of statistics this year, but you're gaining 2 yards before any contact. How much does that enable these big plays for you, certainly in the second half of games?
Yeah, I mean, it's everything. In the offseason, before I signed here, a big reason why I wanted to come here is play for Coach Dowdle and those guys up front, and they've been doing a tremendous job. The biggest thing I think about them is how versatile they are. We could beat you in inside zone. We could beat you in gap scheme, outside zone, anything they can run it. You call it, they'll haul it. I just follow those guys, and they make me look a lot better.
Yeah, you guys have a great run scheme, and that's set up the last run of the game where you slid. Do yards mean anything to you at this point?
I mean, I can't break the record now, right? Most important thing is winning games, and it was no mod situation. AJ and Smitty kind of gave me crap. Definitely left some on the bone, but at the end of the day, the stat line don't matter. The only stat line that matters is getting dubs and advancing.
Yeah, save it for next week, all right? Hopefully we're back here. I know you're back here. Hopefully we're back here to see you play. Congratulations. Great game, great season. Keep it up, my man.
Thank you. You the GOAT, for real. You already know that. Much love.
Love you, man. Great job.
Every game that I broadcast, I award the LFG Player of the Game to that one player who makes me say, let's go.
I want to ask you what LFG stands for.
It's inappropriate. It's a family-friendly program.
Let's go.
And today's LFG Player of the Game, who else? Jayden Daniels, what a performance, almost 300 yards passing to go on the road against the #1 ranked team in your conference. How are you able to rise up today and make every great decision in every big moment, whether it was a zone read, a pass? How did that come about today for you, Jayden?
I mean, first, I want to ask you what LFG stands for.
It's inappropriate. It's a family-friendly program, but it's
it's just the preparation. Cliff and me, we talk countless hours of everything, how we want to attack the defense, and I see what I see. I trust my eyes, and I prepare for these moments like this.
So tell me, and I know you and Cliff have such a great relationship, who's really enabled you to be so calm, so confident in your rookie year?
Yeah, I think it's the whole offensive staff. They do a great job of putting what they know I can handle on my plate, which I feel like is a lot. They feel like that too. I just prepare. I prepare the right way. I don't cheat the game. You got to put in the work to get the product out on Sundays. So, I just thank my coaching staff, really.
Yeah, and I'm sure they love calling plays for you and seeing you lead the team. I've heard about your work ethic. That's one of your weapons. But to me, what do you see as your bigger weapon, your legs or your arm?
Man, I think it's the best of both worlds. There's guys in the league that can make plays with the both, and I consider myself one of them.
Yeah, you've done it all season long. This was an unbelievable performance by you and your team. Complimentary football at its best. Congratulations. We'll see you next week.
Every game that I broadcast, I award the LFG Player of the Game to that one player who makes me say, let's go.
Eagles signed you from the Giants. What did you expect when they signed you?
I expected this. Yeah, I'm going to the Super Bowl. I'm super excited.
Let's go.
Today's LFG Player of the Game, Saquon Barkley, another 100-plus yard performance, 3 touchdowns. Man, I'm so happy for you. Tell me about this. The first carry of the game, does that set the tone and change the complexion even from the first play? That was incredible.
Yeah, I mean, we want to set the tone, send a message to everyone watching into this game, and man, I don't really know what to say. I'm going to the Super Bowl. I'm super excited. I'm happy for this team. It was a team effort, and the goal is not just getting in, the goal is winning. So one more.
Yeah, absolutely. And when I think about last summer when the Eagles signed you from the Giants, what did you expect when they signed you?
I expected this. This is why I came here. This is why I wanted to be in Philly. This is why me and my family made a decision to come here. We felt like that we can grow our family name, our legacy, and come out here and compete for championships. And here we are.
It's a great way to look at it. And you've been such an unselfish player, even though you've been so exceptional this year. I highlighted your block on Jalen's quarterback run. You were the lead blocker on Luvu. Tell me about that play and when they call your number to do something that normally is a little outside the realm of what an MVP running back looks like.
Yeah, whatever it takes, man. That's the mindset. You can't be great. You only can be great with the greatness of others, and that's the mindset. That's what we've been doing all year. And you just got to sell out. This is a championship game, and made a big block there. Jalen made a great read and got into the end zone.
Well, congratulations. You are an NFC champion tonight. You're the LFG player of the game, and we'll see you in a couple weeks in New Orleans. Congratulations.
Yes, sir. Much love.
Every game that I broadcast, I award the LFG player of the game to that one player who makes me say, let's go.
I'm so happy for you.
It looks like we did it.
What I want you to feel good about is don't let that jersey out of your sight. I had a few stolen over the years.
I ain't letting that
So
happen.
keep track of that.
Let's go.
The Super Bowl 59 LFG player of the game. Someone we're quite familiar with at this point, Jalen Hurts. Great performance by you. How did you manage to have your best game possibly in your career in one of the biggest moments of your career?
Well, I give all glory to God, first and foremost. He's greater than all the highs and the lows. And I just think, man, all the hard work, all the effort, all the determination over the years, and then carrying that over to this team, carrying it over to Philadelphia, and being able to build something very special over my tenure here and coach's tenure here as well. And so it all goes back to the work, and it's a team effort. I was telling Mr. Lurie, defense wins championships. And that defense played their ass off today, and it showed.
It's amazing, and you did it all game long right from the beginning. Did you ever imagine that you could dominate the Chiefs the way that you guys did today?
Well, I think it was a matter of taking it a play at a time. The whole thing was focusing, blocking out the noise and ignoring the wind and staying true to what the main thing was. And so earlier in the year, we set out to do this, and this was the ultimate mission. And it looks like we did it. I'm still processing it.
I know.
We worked so hard for something, and and it comes, and just really want to soak it in.
It's going to take a while to process it. You're going to wake up tomorrow morning, and you're going to feel so good. What I want you to feel good about is don't let that jersey out of your sight. I had a few stolen over the years.
I ain't letting that happen.
Keep track of that. It's going to be memorable down the road. I'm so happy for you. Congratulations to you and your team. You guys played so well all season long, and there couldn't be a better Super Bowl champion than the Philadelphia Eagles, and you led them to victory. Congrats, my friend.
Much love, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Every game that I broadcast, I award the LFG player of the game to that one player who makes me say, let's go.